Welcome to this Snipper Defense Academy, and today we are going to continue this grammar classes. As we had seen in the previous class, what is V1, what is V2, what is V3, what is V4 and what is V5. So we already learned. So what are the types of verbs available? Okay. So today we are going to see some of the examples which is to be used to frame the sentences. So how we are going to frame the sentences? Okay, so how we are going to identify the verbs, okay, and how these verbs will be suited or fit in the particular sentences, okay, in terms of present or past or future, whatever it may be, okay, based on this V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. So okay, some of the examples today we are going to see, and we are going to learn that if it is in present tense, if it is like this, in past how it will be, and in future how it will be, okay. So how these words will be framed here, new words, how this single word will frame a new word, new meanings, okay, just by adding some substances or some parameters like s. We can say that some of the sentences we are going to add s, some we are going to say that we are going to add ing, some will be in terms of s, okay, some other things will be in terms of past. So we will see now with one by one how a single verb can be transformed in different meaning of the word has been changed, how it is translated, okay. hello, hello. Mm. So the first one is said to be an add. So add will be in terms of added. Next will be in terms of added, and then adds, and then adding. So these are the forms of verbs. Okay. So if you select this add, it can be replaced in terms of added or adds or adding, as you like. Okay. Okay. So second one is said to be, second one we are saying that amuse. What is the word? Amuse. A-M-U-S-E. Amuse. So that is said to be an second one. Okay. So how we are going to verb into V2? So V1 will be translated. So for example, first one, they are saying that amuse will be replaced in terms of amused. D will be added. So here D will be added plus D will be represented in terms of V2. So V1 will be translated in terms of V2. Amused. Next, the third one, V2 will be translated in terms of V3. That is same thing like amused plus D is said to be an amused. Fourth one, this V3 will be transferred in terms of V4 like adding S. That is amuse plus S, which will give amuses. And the second example. So first example, we are saying that add. Once you are going to add a substances, then it will be in terms of added, adds, and adding. Second one we are going to say about this amuse. Amuse will be replaced in terms of amused, D, and amused, and amuses, and amusing. Amusing, how to pronounce it as it is. Okay, amuse will be replaced in terms of amused, amused, and amuses, and amusing. Okay. And next one is the third. We'll see about this bind. What is this bind? Okay, so bind means just we are going to bind the two things, two substances or two components which will be bind together. It is a different bind. Okay, it looks like a closing together. So this bind will be replaced from V1 into V2, which gives bound. What is that? This bind will be always replaced in terms of bound. B-O-U-N-D. It is said to be bound. Okay. So bind will be replaced in terms of bound from V1 to V2. And next, this bound will be replaced from V2 to V3 as it is. Generally, we know that as it is, this bound will be replaced. Bound will be bound. Next, the fourth will be binds. So it is binding, it's going on, the process, this process is going on. Okay, the binding is going on. Okay, binds. So bind plus yes gives binds. Okay, and V4 to V5 will be replaced in terms of ing. Generally, we know that bind plus ing gives binding. So in this, we are going to add ing. This is represent in terms of V5. So V4 will always represent in terms of adding yes. Okay, in all the verbs. So here it will be replaced in terms of completion of sentences in terms of ed or whatever. Okay. And next we will see about the blow. So I'm going to blow some air. What is it? Blow represents you are going to blow some air. Okay. So what is the spelling for this blow? How you will So blow will be represented in terms of B-L-O-W. It's said to be an blow. Okay, so just I'm going to blow some air. That is V1 will be transferred to V2, which will said to be blow. Blow will be replaced in terms of blue, blue. Okay, don't think this blue. This blue is wrong. Okay, this is the color. It represents color. But here this blow will always replaced in terms of blue. The pronunciation will both are same, but the style of speaking will be different. The meaning which will use the different meaning. Okay, so blue, B-L-E, blue. E will be remain silent sometimes. Okay, blue. Okay. And next, this V2 will be transferred to V3 in terms of blow. Yes, I am blowing. Okay, I am blowing air. Okay, so blow will be replaced in terms of blue, blow as it is, then blows, and generally you know that S will be added along with this. Okay, next the last one is to be an ing will be added. So blow plus ing gives blowing. What is this? Blowing. Okay. So once again I am saying that V1 will be represented in terms of V1. In V1 we are going to say blow. In V2 we are going to say blow. V3 we will say blow as it is. V4 we will say blows. S will be added. V5 we are going to say blowing. Ing. What is that? Blowing. Try to practice it. Okay, so try to practice with me. Okay, so blowing. Okay, a blow will be replaced in terms of blue, not colors of blue. Okay, and then it will be replaced in terms of blow, blows, and then blowing. Okay, so this is number 4. Next, number 5. In number 5, what we are going to see? We are going to see about this come. So you know what is come. Okay, so we are going to come. He comes to my house. Yeah, come. C-O-M-E said to be a come. It will be represented in terms of V1, verb 1. So it will be converted from V1 to V2, which will give came. C-A-M-E, came. Came means already he arrived. Okay, come means he is on the way. Came means already he arrived yesterday, or today morning, today lunchtime. So, come will be transferred from V1 to V2 will be in terms of came, C-A-M-E, came. Okay, so come can be replaced in terms of. So came will be against, replaced to come. V2 to V, V2 to V, come. This come, how you are going to replace? From V3 to V4. So this V3 to V4, we are going to replace this come. Adding yes, come plus yes gives comes. Okay, so he's on the way, comes, he comes. Okay, he comes to my house, he comes to the shore, he comes to the village. Okay, he comes to my friend's house. Okay, he comes to tuition center, he comes to the college. Okay, he comes to the university. Okay, these things will be terms of comes. This comes will be replaced in terms of coming. So come plus ing gives coming. Don't write this. Come plus ing. Okay, this e will be remain silent. So coming will be replaced in terms of coming. So if you are writing that, for example, you are going to write that come plus ing. coming, C-O-M-E-I-N-G. So this is meaningless. Here the E will be remains silent. E will be remains silent. E will be remains silent. So this word will be replaced in terms of coming. That is C-O-M plus I-N-G, coming. Okay. Next one. Yeah. So once again we'll see come will be transferred from verb 1 to verb 2 will give came, C-A-M-E, came. Came will be replaced from V2 to V3 will be in terms of come. Come will be replacing from V3 to V4 in terms of comes. Comes will be replaced in terms of V4 to V5 in terms of coming. Here the E will be remain silent in the last. E will be remains silent. That is the only thing you should know very clear. Don't write C-O-M-E plus I-N-G. That is wrong. Okay. C-O-M plus I-N-G. Okay. So that is the thing you have to make. You have to keep in your mind. Okay. And whenever you are going to practice these verbs with different ways like V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, you should practice with number of sentences. Okay, you have to utilize these words in sentences, and you should know the vocabularies. You should know the meanings of the concerned word, so that it is easy for you to say the sentences whether it is belongs to the present or past or future tense. So each and every verbs will say that what type of sentences it has been given to you and how it has been, or how you are going to be identified, in what way it has been represented. Okay, so for that only we are practicing this, some of the words which will come regularly in the examination. In the exam, these are the major words which will come in the exam or in the test. Okay, some of the words we are practicing here to motivate you. Okay, so once you read a new word, you do not know the meaning of that word. Okay, so for that only you should have a strong knowledge to identify the vocabulary in each and every words. Okay, so here they are saying that come will be replaced in terms of came, come, and comes. And the next one is said to be an cast. What is this? Cast means other name is said to be an price. So what is the cost of this pen? This pen is 20 rupees. So what is the cost of this t-shirt? Cost of the t-shirt is 100 rupees or 1000 rupees. So what is the cost of this bowl? The cost of this bowl. Okay. So the cost will represent the price of a particular product. Okay, particular product, it represents the price. It indicates the value. Okay, that is said to be a cost. Okay, what is the spelling of the cost? C-O-S-T is said to be a cost. Okay, so cost, the other name for this cost is also said to be an price. Price, other name is said to be an value. Okay, each and every product will have a, so cost will be replaced in terms of cost as it is. This cost will also be replaced in terms of cost as it is. This cost will also be replaced in terms of cost plus yes. That is cost plus yes gives cost. Okay. And the last one is said to be an ing. Cost with ing will give costing. Okay. So these are some of the examples of this concern: V1, V2, V3, V4, and V5. Okay, some of the examples we have seen. So once again, just we will recollect it. Okay, so that it is easy for you. So add, ADD stands for add, will be said to be an added, ED will be added, adds and adding. Okay, next one is amuse. What is the word? Amuse. AMUSE, amuse will be represented in terms of ED, amused. D will be added, amused, D will be added, sus, S will be added, and then ING will be added. Second one. Third, bind. Bind will be replaced in terms of bound. Bound will be replaced in terms of bound. This bound will be replaced in terms of binds. Binding. Yeah. O will be replaced in terms of I. Okay, these are the verbs. You should know. You have to follow the rules and regulation of the verbs. Then only you will get the meaning for the concerned sentences. Next, blow. What is blow? Blow will be replaced in terms of O will be silent. Instead of O, we are going to write E. Blue. Okay? And this blue will be replaced in terms of blow as it is. Blow will be replaced in terms of blows. And blowing. What is that? Blowing. Next one is come. What is come? You know that come will be replaced in terms of came. O will be replaced in terms of A. Come will be replaced in terms of came. Came will be replaced in terms of, once again, come. Okay, A will be come replaced in terms of O. And it will be added in terms of S, comes. And it will be replaced in terms of coming. ING will be added. Okay. Next one, we can say about this cost. The other name for this cost is said to be price, values. So this cost will be replaced in terms of V1 to V2 cost as it is. V2 to V3 will be in terms of cost as it is. V3 to V4 in terms of cost, S will be added, and then ING will be added. V4 to V. Okay. So tomorrow we will see some more. Yes, tomorrow we will see some more examples. How to practice the verbs by using the verbs. How to practice and how to frame the sentences, and what is the meaning of the verbs. Each and everything we will see tomorrow one by one. Next class we will see it. Okay. So thank you for watching this program. If you have any comments, you can give your feedbacks and comments. Okay, so that we will motivate you in different aspects. Okay. Thank you.